Welcome. This is Let's Talk AI. I'm Hewie Poplock. This is our monthly meeting talking about AI. It is a discussion program. We do some samples and show some things, but it's more of a discussion group than a teaching how to do something, although that falls into some of the sessions as well. So we're glad you're here, and let's get started. One of the things that I was going to do for today, uh, and it was in the newsletter, that I put together a list of the new videos, not since the last time, because if you remember last month, I had just come out of surgery or just was going into surgery. I don't remember where it was in the process, but I wasn't able to talk, so I didn't do the uh, July meeting. So this is the August 2025 meeting. And what I do is let me show you what I do here. I'll share my screen. I'm going to share the sound just in case. And you should see almost nothing. But let's see, I think it's here. Okay, this is my YouTube channel. And what I do is, as I watch videos on my TV, one of the things I can do is I can mark it for watch later. So that creates a list. So here's my list of watch later. And you can see that it numbers them. And if I move this out of the way here, if I come way down here, you'll see that this is just 2 months ago. It's 100 of them. I watch a lot of videos on AI, and now there's more. So I can come down here.
Holy
There's
moly.
200 of them, 200 of them in 3 months. So,
Wow.
and these are almost all of them are AI related. There are a few that I throw in there just so I can remember uh, to go ahead and rewatch them or take some notes on them or add them to my list. So what I did is, let's see if I can bring it up from here. I let's see, AI detection. No, there it is. Um,
Mhm.
AI YouTube chapter generation. No, it was this one. I said, okay, what I did is I grabbed the file name or the video name and who created it. That's all I had from let's see, I'm still there. Yeah. I grabbed this part right here. And in fact, it was just this part. Yeah, I don't want to play the video. Um,
What is Nano Banana? If you haven't heard,
okay, we'll talk about that later. But what I was trying to show you was the fact that I just grabbed the title and the person. And then what I did is I asked, let's go back to the top here. And I said, I got a list of AI related YouTube videos I want to organize into a clean, exportable cheat sheet. Please process the list using the following format. And I gave them the format. And I said, make sure the summaries are clear and useful for filtering later. If any links are broken or invalid, flag them. I'll be batch processing these for Excel export, so keep formatting and tight consistency. Actually, this was the second time I tried to do that. Uh, so I got to start on it. So it put URL needed. Well, I wanted him to give me the URL and the summary. In some cases, they did it. So all of these just really didn't tell me, didn't give me what I needed. So then as I scroll down here and get through them, okay, would you like me to set this up as a CSV Excel file? And I said, please find the actual URL. So they did find what I thought was the URLs. So I checked them and they were. So I said, it says, would you like me to continue? And I said, yes. And so I got these. And then I kept adding and adding because there are so many. It won't do all of them at once. But let's see if no URL found for some. And then it started changing some of the URLs that they weren't the actual URLs I wanted. And it could only do a few at a time. And if you'll see on some of them, I'm going too fast. You can't tell that it's changed some of the URLs. And so what happened
Hmm.
was when I'd go to one, let's see if this is one of the ones that's going to do it. No, that
ChatGPT 5.
no. I started getting there's no video here. So what it did is it changed them and made up URLs that didn't exist. So it became a full-time project for about 2 days, and I finally got it together. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna just minimize that and I'll bring it over here. And this is what I ended up with. And you'll see that I've got the title, the creator, the URL, summary, and the category for all of them. And then I said, well, you know what? There's no sense in me posting them because you're not going to watch them. I posted one for you to watch this in the newsletter, and only 5 people looked at it. So I'm glad I didn't do it for all of these. But this is accurate, and I try to save it as a PDF. And what happened is I can't get it all in one sheet,
Uh,
even landscape. So I'm going to leave it as an XLSX file. If you can't read that, I can send you the PDF. But let's see, how do I post this now so you'll get it? It should fit in. Let's see, let me go ahead and stop the. Let's see how I do this now. It's over here. Stop the share.
so, you want to share a file?
Yeah, I think I can do it in chat.
That's right.
Yeah. If you have it on your Microsoft Drive, you can
Yeah.
And the
share.
link to that actual document.
Oh, no, I don't. I've got it on my local drive. So I think I can, let's see, I'm not in chat here. Hang on. Where'd my chat go? Um, chat. There's my chat. So I want to,
It's the third icon over,
yep, file.
and then if
And
you select OneDrive,
your computer. Wait a minute, I'm getting there. Hang on. And I gotta go to this PC, keep going up. And I think it's in this folder, so I gotta come, documents, Stug, classes, let's talk AI, and today's date folder. Okay, it's here. And I renamed it, videos August. So this should be it, and open. Yep. It's only 15K, 15 meg, I mean. So you should be able to download it. And that'll give you that Excel file. If you want it in some other format, let me know. I'll see if I can help you. All right. So anyway, that's a list. That should keep you busy for the next month. Please don't do it until we're done with the show so you can pay attention to what we do today. The other thing in the newsletter today, let's go ahead and share my
Huey,
screen
I
again.
don't see it
Yes.
showing up in chat.
No.
I don't see it showing up in the chat. Am I the
Does
only
any,
one?
Nope.
I don't know.
No,
You
I
don't
don't
see it
see it
either,
either.
Rob? Okay,
No.
No,
let me
it's not
figure
there.
out what I did wrong. Let me see what I did wrong. They've changed the chat around. And let's see. I just participants. I want chat. There we go. And message every, oh, I got to hit the send. There we go.
Yeah.
It's there now.
Yeah.
Yep. It just came in.
Stephanie, you asked for people to present. Do you have something you want to show us?
No,
Oh, okay.
that was an accident. I
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyway, you should be able to download the Excel file now, and that's just the videos in the last month. And the one I wanted you to watch for today was after I made that list up, and that was on the Nano Banana. But before we do that, Bob, you've got a video you want to show us, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and do that now, so we don't forget.
Okay.
You need a minute or two. We can
Yeah.
do something else first, or.
Yeah, do that. So I'll bring
Okay.
it up and then it'll be easier.
Okay, one of the things that I've noticed that there's just been a plethora of video updates and ways of doing videos now that's just gone wild. And what Bob is going to show us is one of them. And then what I wanted to talk about, this Nano Banana, which hasn't been released yet, but there's a number of videos on it that show what it can do, and it's just amazing. You ready, Bob?
Yeah, I think so. Meadow Lake, Las Lunas, New Mexico. I took this picture in Meadow Lake, Las Lunas, New Mexico on August 21st, 2025. I then used that image and a text prompt in videos with VO, which is available in Gemini Pro to create the eerie cloud surprise, followed by supplying another picture from the end of VO's first video. I then gave a new prompt for that image and created a second video. I then used ScreenPal to merge those two videos. And what you're about to see is the compilation of those two AI created videos.
I'm here to take you for a ride.
One video alone is only 7 seconds, but if you plan things right, as I did in this one, we now have 14 seconds, and we actually have the beginning of a story. You can only get 3 videos per day currently, but plan things right, take some time, and see what you can come up with. AI is getting better. Now it's our turn to learn to use it properly. It's time for us to get better. Stay safe, stay secure. I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did.
Yeah, it's getting the videos were generally 5 seconds. Now they're 7 and 8 seconds, and double that for some of these video generators that are relatively inexpensive. Some of them really expensive ones you can do up to an hour, and we're going to keep seeing those kind of things increasing. But well, you can do with a 7 second video, you can put two, or like you did, put a couple of them together and then add some more to it, and you've got yourself yeah, if you got a minute video, a lot of times that's more than what you really need uh, to show things. So you don't have to do a whole story or a 10-minute uh, video of some sort, just a minute or two, and you can do what they do on TikTok and Reels and some
Well,
of the other shorts. So.
This was less than 2 minutes, the whole video, including the acknowledgement of what I used and how I used it. But you're looking at a couple of hours worth of work. So even at 7 seconds each, and these are only 2 of them put together, and then you wind up where you have restrictions. You can only do 3 videos in a 24-hour period. And if you make a mistake in the prompt and that video turns out to be something you can't use, well, one of them's now gone. So now you're down to two. Okay. So it is not quite as simple as it all sounds. If everything were 100% perfect, you could have 21 seconds per day and then just keep adding to it. But it doesn't quite work that way in the real world.
Yeah, and it is changing because a year ago, uh, you might be able to do one 5 or 10 second one, and that was it. And now you can do two or three, and if you pay, you can do even more. And it's the quality of them has gotten much better. But this, let me get the newsletter. I hope all of you read it. But let's see. I think it's here. And let's talk AI. I've tried to add things to the newsletter that you'll read, and I want to get it out earlier than I have the last few times. It's right down to the wire, but it just doesn't seem to work out any better than that. But what I've done here is, let's see here. What is Nano Banana? So I did explain a little bit about it in the newsletter. And then I ask you also to bring a link of an AI website that you have used or looked at since we last met. So we're going to talk about that yet. And then uh, I also gave you an article from Neuron AI, one of my newsletters, about uh, starting with AI and getting started with it. And then this was a summary from the last meeting in June because we didn't meet in July. So that's the newsletter. But the Nano Banana, what is it? It's a cutting edge AI image editing model rumored to be from Google. And some of the more recent videos, and that's yesterday and today because I wrote this the day before that, capable of making detailed and consistent edits to images based on text prompts. Can I use it now? Not directly. It's currently accessible only through lmarena.ai. I tried playing with that and I had a lot of problems making it work. I was really not successful. Uh, I was getting other things other than Nano Banana. Is Nano Banana better than other video or AI image editors? It appears to outperform many current models in maintaining visual consistency and realism, although it's not always perfect. Will Nano Banana replace Photoshop? It has the potential to do that. And I tried to find some of the videos without having to play somebody else's video to show you some of the examples. And I didn't have a lot of luck with that. And it's how can I avoid fake Nano Banana websites because they're already appearing. So you got to be very careful. But Nano Banana, and this was from something called Magic Shot, and they talk about what it is and so on. But here's a couple of examples. Here's one right here. They took a picture of Michael Jackson when he was young, and this singer, and I can't remember what her name is, and just with a text prompt, it put them together like as if it was in the picture, and she was taking a selfie of the two of them. Here's another one. Well, one of a lady and of a handbag, and said put them together, and you got the lady holding the handbag.
You're not sharing, Hewie.
Oh, well, you know what? I can see it. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting to do that. All right, share. All right, let's go back. You can see it now, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, there's the picture of Michael Jackson and the singer.
Yep.
And there's the picture of the two of them. It looks like it belongs. And all it was a prompt, a short prompt to put them in one picture taking a selfie. And then here's where the lady and a handbag, and she's holding up the handbag. I'm not sure, and I couldn't figure out what the difference between this was. It's got some wording on here. Uh, oh, you write the word cat, and there's a cat, and you write a hat here, and there's a hat. It's just amazing what you can do with it. I think those were the only pictures they had in that one. And then if you look at some of the videos I've got listed about Nano Banana and do a search on it, some of the videos show you some other examples. Uh, let's see if I can make this. What's this up arrow do? We'll find out. Oh, okay. Contents. Um, I was hoping it would give us some more examples, but it's just amazing. Official preview access. Let's take a look. Um, this is try free. It tells you you can you tell it what size you want, you uh, tell it what you want to do, and then try these examples, and it remove the red cup on the left and fill with the matching surface, or replace the background with a modern office setting. In other words, it's that only that much is a prompt, and it will change it. So here are some examples. Let's see if I make these bigger. Let's just do it this way. Here's original night building, and the result was a daytime sky. Original sunset background, and then a clean background. Original yellow car, a yellow bicycle.
But it's not the Nano Banana that's actually doing the changes. It's only the editor. It is using VO in the background to make
Yeah.
the changes.
And let's see. I think that's, yeah, they were the ones that were side by side when I made them. So it just, there's the doing the different pictures and just having different items and then putting them together is becoming a very interesting and very easy thing to do without changing. Because one of the big things is if you create an image and then you create another image using the same prompt, they may look altogether different. Where this is keeping that same information and combining them. Comments? Anyone played with any of these image makers? JJ, have you?
No, I haven't played with any of them lately. I've been playing around just recently with Gemini AI Studio.
Yes, it's very powerful.
Huey,
Yes.
it's all in the eye of the beholder. That video caught my eye yesterday. I thought, what a cool name that is. And it makes you smile when you say the name. So I just looked at it a little bit. I don't do anything like that, but it's the name that got me interested in it, as strange as that might be.
And I watched a video this morning. They said that the Nano Banana is kind of like a working name. It's not quite, it may not be the product name, but everybody likes it so much they may end up changing and make it the product name. But it looks like it's coming from Google. It's part of the Gemini program.
Hey, Huey,
Yes.
I've got a photo of my grandparents' 50th anniversary from 1959. And over the years, the picture of my actual of my granddad, the face details are gone. Could I use that to replace the face in that other picture?
I saw something and I think you can. I don't know how accurate it's going to be because it's going to have to try to figure it out.
Yeah,
But
you'd have to have the same size and everything.
yeah. But there are programs that do that now. But I tried it with one I had, and it didn't look like the person when it ended. But then I saw some the last couple of days that did do it. So I don't know how they're coming up with the real faces.
One thing genealogists are doing is they're using AI to take a picture of someone when they're in their 50s or 60s, and then asking the AI to show what they would look like when they were a teenager, and it's pretty amazing what it does.
Okay, if you didn't get here earlier when I let me share again and show you remember to share my screen. And I have a whole bunch of videos here with links. If you didn't get them, I'll repost them in the chat so you can download it. Excuse me, because what happens with the chat is if you come in after it's been posted, you don't see it. But it's an Excel spreadsheet that shows the title, the creator of the video, what the URL is, a one-sentence summary, and the category that I put together for you of videos just from the past month and yeah, about a month. And it should give you enough to look at and get an idea what's going on. Talking about GPT-5 and so on. So let me go ahead and repost that. Stop the share. And I got to try to remember how I did it. In chat and message everyone. I got to do this from my computer. Here. Open. And then I have to remember to send it. And it's there again. So if you came in after I posted it, you'll see it now. And if you were here when I posted it, you'll see it again.
Huey,
Yes.
I was crabbing and complaining to Bill James the other day about I don't understand why when people attend a Wednesday workshop, they're not working along like on their phone with what is being demoed, learning something new, because people call it a class. If you look at your chat box over there, someone was enamored of JJ's background. Joe Nowak used a program and talked about how he captured it and immediately said the name of JJ's background. He didn't remember what it was. It was just a picture somewhere. But I mean, that's what people should be doing at these kinds of meetings, learning along. And the gal who was interested in it, Kathleen, I think, said she tried Google's Lens and it hadn't worked. But the program that Joe Nowak used brought up the name of whatever, and it's really an obscure place that we wouldn't know about. So way cool.
One
Yeah,
of
that
the
was
cool
Gemini
things, one of
that
the-
did that. You can just, and I think ChatGPT will do the same thing. I've done it several times. You want to find a location, what a location is or where it is or what it is. You can feed it, either copy it into Gemini or copy it to ChatGPT, and it'll come back and tell you. Now, I have no way of confirming that. I mean, that was just done now, so maybe it's a hallucination. I don't know. I can't verify that. But I mean, that could always be the situation in this particular instance.
I was attending a meeting last night with the Milwaukee group, and one of the young ladies wanted to change the color of her door on her house. So Jim, who's the host, went on to Google Map, found a picture of her house. I snapshotted the picture, put it into GPT chat, and we changed the door of her house. Just asked to change the door a couple of colors. They enjoy doing that. But that's here again, that's the power of AI and Chat GPT.
And think how good that is. It's not like you want to have all those little cans of paint with different colors and your door looks like this. And you can do that in front of your very eyeballs.
Yeah, we changed it to red, we changed it to green, we changed it to a teal. And ChatGPT within a minute or so, took a while, but yeah, changed the door for her. Now she knows what color she wants to paint her door.
I love it.
Mhm.
I told
Now you
Yeah.
needed to hire the, now you need Chat to hire the contractor to come to your house and paint the door.
I use ChatGPT and told it that I, at 5 o'clock every day, wanted to be reminded this is enough for today. Shut off my system, but give me some options. Give me a chance to come back in an hour because I'm not ready yet, or just bypass it altogether because I have things going on tonight. So every single night at 5 o'clock, up pops the option. It's time to shut things down with
Yep.
the options to bypass for an hour or to bypass altogether. And I don't do coding, okay? But all you have to do is talk to GPT in everyday language. Explain what you want done. It will write the code for you. It will tell you how to use that code, and it is that simple.
Yeah. My Chat GPT work is primarily coding rather than dealing with pictures. I just had it teach me how to recompile an Android app. It told me what software tools I needed to install, and how to run the compiler and everything, and it worked.
Mhm.
And if you, as long as you sign in using either ChatGPT or Copilot or Perplexity or Claude, whatever one you use, as long as you sign in, it'll keep track of them. And you can go back and let me share. I hope I don't show something that I don't want you to see, but we'll do it anyway. Uh, let's see here. Um, oh, I don't want that. I want there we go. There's my chat. I've got a few things over here. I've got some GPTs and projects and so on, but here are all of the things that I have looked up. So if I wanted to add a PDF to Wix, I said, I asked it at the top, how do I add a PD file to a Wix website? And it told me how to do it.
Yeah.
And step
The
by
next
step.
the
An
next thing I
image.
would like the next thing I would like them to be able to do is take those ones that you're pointing at and pin
Uh-huh.
them to the top.
Yeah, or just make a file and just add them to it. This one is give me an image, give me this image, cartoon style of a cheerful older man, glasses, white hair, large sideburns, wearing a yellow polo, and so on. So let's see, it helped me create this. So that was the one I was trying to get something similar to that. Uh, this came out closer to looking like me than any of the other ones. So I asked for a prompt, but when I used the prompt they gave me, that's what it came out as. But let's just do it again, just for the heck of it. I'll copy it, and then we'll just come up and just do a new one here. Not close. Let's see. New chat. Throw that in there. The thing about ChatGPT, it does take a couple of minutes to render the pictures or the images, where some of the other ones are much quicker, and sometimes even do a better job. But ChatGPT on a pretty much regular basis, they're usually well done. Sometimes you have to change it to what you want if you haven't uh, worded the prompt properly, but you can see it does take time. We're seeing this real time. If this was a video, I would have chopped it and then started it up towards the end, so you don't have to sit here and watch it. But there, now it's getting closer, but it's still going through and doing what it does. But we'll see what it ends up, and we'll see it real time, so you get an idea how long it takes. Now, one of the things that I have found that if you got, oh, let's say you're doing a story and you want about 7 or 8 pictures, a lot of times only do one at a time, and you got to keep telling, do the next one, do the next one. You can't say do 8 or 10 of them. and expect it to get it done or get it done right.
Wait till you get to the point where it tells you you've reached your limit.
Oh yeah, I have done that too.
Uh-huh.
And they all do it. I had that happen with a different one. I had that happen with Copilot the other day, and I haven't gone back. I have three more images, and I ran out. And I think it's for a slideshow, and I've got to go back and finish those up. But and I had three different chatbots creating images for me so I could figure out which one's going to be the best. All right, so it's starting to produce the image now. Let me turn my audio off here for a minute. Okay. So it does take a while, but it's just amazing what you can do with just some words, and it'll create a picture of something either you want or close to what you want.
Being in
And
a Zoom meeting doesn't exactly
yeah,
help either.
yeah, that's true. But and here's what I got this time. So it came out even different. So what I want to show you though, and it's something that I am going to be working on, but it's called Galaxy.ai.
That last one looked more like Ron.
Yeah. Uh, and it's called Galaxy AI Tools, and it has 2,923 tools to do whatever you want. They got a sale on it now right now. Now I think I paid $90 for a year. So I went ahead and I paid for it. It was some kind of a special. And I forgot I paid for it until last week I was looking at it. I said, wait a minute, it tells me that where is it here? Somewheres. I had the annual plan. I said, hmm. So I checked, and it was difficult for me to find, but I finally found it. It's good till the end of November. But you can chat with AI, Chat Arena. So there's all kinds of chats you can do. Uh, there's a text editor. There's image generators.
So what happens if you feed that prompt into that text,
Well,
into
yeah,
that
here's an image
editor?
Well, let's take a look. And we're going to use ideogram, or we can use any of these. Imagen 4, let's try that. That's supposed to be real good. I will do that, and we'll say generate. And around it goes.
Virtue steps. Nobody knows.
And I told it one image, I could have done up to 4. There it is.
Wow.
So we got all kinds of things you can use, claim your, and oh, the other thing is you get free credits. If you don't pay for it at all, you get hundreds of thousands of credits, but it takes a million credits sometimes for one image or one thing to do. But what I do is every day I go to my AI, and then I have one called daily. And there's certain ones that I go to every day. So this is one, free daily credits. So I go to this one. It's the Galaxy AI, and I can redeem, or I've already done it for today. I can redeem and get free credits. So it keeps adding them. And then at the beginning of the month, because I'm on the paid, I get 15 million credits as well.
Hmm.
So I go every day. I've got a list of about 4 or 5 of these that I go to, and it's a couple of them I've never used, and I've got thousands of points. So I got to go back and learn how to use them because I can do it now and get a lot of good things from it. One of them I really want to try too. let's go back and let's see. Where did I do that? Here in AI daily, and it's the polio, uh, polo or polio.ai. And what you can do is you can take two pictures and it will create them kissing.
Hmm. Oh, wow.
And
That'd be great
let's
for
see.
divorce lawyers.
Oh yeah. Or
Can you dictate to the Galaxy thing to do something other like you did before to create you and some kind of background like that? Because it just duplicated what you had before, but does it start?
yeah, probably. I've not played with this enough to know. And
Okay.
this one's called polio, but you're asking about Galaxy. But yeah, so you got something like this.
Can it create things, or are they
Mhm.
already there?
Hmm.
And so you can do any of these things here. This is going back to the Galaxy again. Text editor, custom GPTs, chat with PDFs, music generators,
Hmm.
11 music you might have heard of, and let's see, chat arena, AI search engines. It's just one. Uh,
Can it
Photo studio.
can it make you into a cartoon character?
Yes, some of them can, I'm sure. You can do that. I would imagine you can do it with this program as well.
And how would it differ from what you did before?
It's just all in one program.
Oh, okay.
And it may end up a different result. If I use that same prompt and do it in 4 or 5 programs, I'll get 4 or 5 different ways to look at it, and I can decide which one I like best.
Hmm.
So using that, you're getting you could use those credit trying things.
You're locking up, Hewie.
Whoops.
With a lot of the free ones, you might get 1 or 2 shots at it, but you know, a lot of times you got to have 1 or 2 uh, uh, results that are terrible for you to figure out what you're doing wrong.
I did
And
notice it said it's using GPT 4.0 and the lower of the 4 O's.
yeah, the mini,
Right
yeah,
now it's 5.
Yep.
So
yep.
Can it
Um.
can it make you 20 years younger and 20 pounds thinner?
it can
Oh
make you
yeah.
look 20 pounds younger. You'll still be the same age, Kathleen.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Yep. Huey, I just figured out how to do pinning if you want me to show everybody in ChatGPT.
What are you going to show, Drew?
How to pin your conversations to the top. There is a
Go
way to
ahead.
do it. It'll
I
only
got to
take a
give you
second.
access. Hang on, let me
Yep.
make you a
Yep.
co-host so you can do it.
All right. Yeah, I just asked how to do it, and it told me.
It's amazing, isn't it, that you get the answers?
Come on, where is the share? My computer is running a little slow.
I
Come
like the
on.
generic prompt for buying stocks. The guy who does my hair is looking into that. I'm going to send it to him and say, do you do AI? I bet he will.
I'm the one that
Yep.
posted that. I was just tell you that You get a 7-page
What
report,
happened?
and it tells you what analysts think. It gives you their strengths, weaknesses, threats, a lot of different information about the companies, and it gives you a really good snapshot, and takes it about 2 minutes.
I love it. And thank you.
Anybody else while Drew is trying to piece together what he wants to show us? Comments?
I don't do the fancy stuff. I use Copilot and ChatGPT, and I have a group that needs a new website. Webmaster went on his merry way. And I put one together almost instantly for them, just the text, thinking of APCUG's website contest and what the judges are looking for. And it was absolutely fantastic. Easier, simple prompts, and I came up with a homepage, mission statement, have a tagline contest because you guys don't have one. Think about changing the name of your club to make it more unique. And it just went boom, 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 boom. And I sent it off to them. They probably won't do anything with it because they don't have a webmaster. But at least if they find one, they've got the text. And I put 2 contests in there to get the membership to participate and get some ownership of the club. And it was a lot of fun.
Does it tell you how you can edit it, or do you have to create it
Oh,
all
no, I
over
just
again?
put it in Word.
No. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just the words. It wasn't the actual pages, so.
No, each prompt was separate, and I
Okay.
just, I like the answers, and I find like they gave me some fantastic taglines. I never could have thought of those in a million years. And blinked my eyes, and there they were, the mission statement. I just did it a piece at a time, and I figured they could either like it or they could edit it, but it's a start. And they actually should use it.
And some of them you can tell it, go ahead and create the website, and it'll give you all the code for the website itself, not only
Yeah.
just the words, but the code. But I don't know, and I haven't played with it at all to know how, once you do that and you want to make a change to it, how do you do that? And that's what, I'm not sure how, and then where do you put it once you create it?
Yeah, and they don't have anybody that knows anything
Yeah.
about websites.
Drew,
I
you're ready.
I got bumped out of chat, bumped out of share. It's actually all of Zoom. Let me go in and do it again. I was talking to you and I didn't realize that it was gone.
Zoom, I don't like some of the new changes. They're making things with Zoom. They're making things longer to do, more words is required, and I always hark back to when we kind of all gave up WordPerfect and went with Word 1,000 years ago, and there were more keystrokes and stuff you had to do to accomplish what it took you one keystroke in WordPerfect.
WordPerfect, and I think maybe Word used to come in the box with a little template that you could put on your keyboard.
Absolutely. You stood them up so you could see it very easily.
All right. Can everybody see this pinnable chat?
Perfect.
Yes.
In the Chrome Web Store, there you go look for pinnable chat GPT. And then once you have it loaded, you go to your Chat GPT tab. And over here on the left, I now have a word called pinned. And I've got Linux OCR apps comparison, and there's a little pin. And if I scroll down my chats and you click on the 3 dots, it now has a pin option, and you can pin it.
My problem with that is I'm giving somebody else access to my GPT.
Yeah,
this is not from OpenAI. This is from a third party. And I don't like to give other people access to my GPT account or all of my stuff. And that's in essence what you're doing when you do add-ons.
I was waiting for that technical word, stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was
Uh,
waiting for that technical word, OpenAI. The difference of OpenAI versus the regular. I think one is private and one is public. I think the OpenAI is a private one.
OpenAI is the owner of ChatGPT. That's the parent company.
But they are private. They're not public, the way I understand it.
They're
That's
a
the one that
for,
Trump just bought into Google or whatever
they,
he's doing with
no,
Google.
Oh, God,
they're a
please.
for-profit corporation. OpenAI. They are not a nonprofit.
Okay, got
It's
the
also
difference.
why if you want the extra features, you have to pay for ChatGPT, right? You don't get it for free. You get limited access for free.
Okay, for profit
Yeah.
versus not for profit. Okay, so Nvidia is not the OpenAI.
No,
Nvidia.
No.
So Nvidia is not for profit?
Sure, they're
no,
for profit.
yeah. Nvidia is a hardware company that manufactures cards for computers that does what I can't think of what the word I want, but it's graphics. It's a graphics card, but it does advanced graphics. And so it's you add it to a computer instead of the chip that normally comes on the motherboard. You get this big card. The one I have has two fans on it,
Mhm.
and that's an Nvidia card. And Nvidia is the company that manufactures that card, and they
Usually,
sell it.
it usually has faster RAM in it than what you can get in your computer too.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
double data rate DDR.
Okay. But they are a for profit, I think. They wouldn't be
Oh
not.
yeah, they're
Yeah, of
they're
course
the
they are.
richest. They're the
They
richest
they were
company
the
in the
first
world.
Yeah, they were
I
the
know,
first
I
one to
saw
make over
that.
$1 trillion.
I saw that they're reaching heights.
Wouldn't instead of AI on the end of their address, they would have .org if they were a nonprofit?
No.
It doesn't. You can request it. You can request whatever you want. I saw one the other day that I did not recognize. It was called SITE dot site, and there's a lot of those are top level domains or TLDs, and you can request which ones you want. If you're a nonprofit, you should be eligible for an ORG, but I believe you can probably just ask for it and get it. I don't know whether you have to prove anything
Is there
to
a
use it.
is there a list of all of these somewhere that you're talking about?
Uh, yeah, but there's
As ChatGPT or any of the others.
yeah, yeah.
Smarty pants.
How many domain names and how many websites are there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On
A
top.
few years ago, Club was introduced, .club,
Mhm.
and I got an email for some reason from a company that did that, and I went, really, thank you. And a group in Ohio was changing their name from the Licking County blah 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 to the East Central Ohio users, and we're user groups, which nobody knows what a user group is, and it doesn't make sense. But Microsoft didn't want us to be clubs, and John Kennedy took it up immediately. So they are the East Central Ohio Technology Users dot club. And it's Ecotech. It's just the first initial .club. And it's perfect because it defines what they do. And a lot of people, not a lot of people, but many groups have .us. We're located in the United States. No org, no com, no gov, just so take a look and learn all, what looks good to you.
Thank you.
And I forgot what country AI stands for, but it's a country code. and they get residuals for everybody that uses .ai. And Drew or somebody wants to check that and find out what country it is, you can.
I'm actually doing that right now.
Anguilla.
The .ai
A-N-G
domain.
Anguilla, a British overseas territory in the Caribbean.
Yep.
Anguilla.
Yep. Yep. That's what it says.
Mm-hmm.
Anguilla.
Okay, we got a few minutes left. Any other comments, questions? Been an interesting session, I think. I hope
Huey,
you've learned something from it.
Can I give a plug for my program
Yeah,
Tuesday night?
yeah, go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
Tuesday night, I'm going to be running a Zoom program, and the information is in the chat. I'll be making a presentation about AI-assisted storytelling, and I found basically a very easy way of putting together a 10 to 12 page book, literally picture book, and it takes about, I guess 3 minutes for me to write the prompt and about a minute and a half for the AI to create the book. And then you get a very nice book. You get the narration, you get a voice reader, you get a male, and you get a female. So if the story is geared around a male, you can have the male voice. If it's geared around a female, you can get a female voice. And we're going to be running that program Tuesday night. And like I say, the information is in the chat.
I couldn't find it.
I'd like to invite everybody.
I couldn't find it in the chat.
Not in the chat.
It's there. It's maybe you came late.
Nope.
Yeah, go ahead and post it again and make sure it's public.
Oh, okay. Sure
I
enough.
think you might have just sent it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe,
Yeah.
love to have you do that for a Wednesday workshop. I need some AI stuff.
Okay. Let me double click this thing here and highlight it and make sure I get it in there.
Depending on how old your kids are now, back in the day when my kids were little kids, we would buy a book like that. It could be the same company for all I know, and you send them the information, boy, girl, color of hair, a couple of things they liked, and you usually gave it to your kids on their birthday because it was a happy birthday book and it was all about them. And look what it's translated to, AI.
Yeah, I can show you one if you'd like to see it real quick. I don't know how much time you got, Huey.
You got 2 minutes.
Yep.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and give you access to do it, Joe.
Okay.
And while you're getting ready for it, there's also coloring books that you can take some of the information from your book and create coloring books for them.
Oh,
using
Lord.
AI.
Oh, to be teaching preschool again.
Yeah, this actually,
or older adults too.
Well, that
coloring
is
books
true.
are very good for them. Yep.
Stacy's mother-in-law loves to color.
I read that a lady from Amazon is trying to get people to join her stuff. She's doing that same thing. I don't remember her name, but it's a while back.
I'm in another
There you
group
go.
with Joe, and he on this Wednesday night he presented some of his night cafe AIs that he's put together. Unbelievable stuff. He's got I think he said he has like 10,000 pictures, and he went through it. Yeah, and showed us about 20 or 30 photos, but just it really shows you the range of AI generated pictures.
Yeah, you've been doing that a long time, Joe. Okay, go ahead.
Here's a book. This one is written for seniors as opposed to kids, but a little story here.
The Wise Call. Eleanor and Walter loved their quiet evenings. They'd often sit by the window, sharing stories and sipping warm tea, grateful for their cozy home and the love that filled it. One evening, just as the sun dipped below the horizon, the telephone rang. It was an unusual time for a call, and
We're not
Eleanor looked at
seeing or
Walter with a
hearing
curious
anything,
glance
are
before
we?
picking up the receiver.
I am.
Yes.
I am.
A shaky voice on the other end
Me
cried,
too.
"Grandma,
Okay, thank you.
Grandpa, it's Lily.
Oh,
I'm in trouble.
oh,
Big trouble." Eleanor's heart fluttered. "Lily? In trouble?" The voice explained, "I was arrested, and I need money for bail right away. They won't let me go until I pay a huge fine."
And it goes on from there. I won't play the whole thing because I know you're kind of strapped for time.
Yeah,
But
that was fun. That was fun.
at
I
any
just
rate,
did that a couple of days ago.
that's now, Joe, did you put that together?
yeah, well, basically, I told it what I gave it about 120 words, I think I counted, and it was very disjointed because it's just kind of my stream of consciousness. I kind of wanted to go here and I kind of wanted to go there, and then it goes ahead and creates the pictures. It creates the um, dialogue, the text that goes with it. I just did a book this morning, and I tried to theoretically, and I haven't done this yet, but theoretically, you can take and feed it images, photographs, and things like that, and it'll incorporate that into the story as well. But I haven't gotten that far yet with it. So,
Does the
at any rate,
does the grandparent scam have a happy ending in this book?
yes, it does. It does have a happy ending.
This is absolutely fantastic for seniors. Good God, you should make one for every scam. Not everyone, more
Well,
popular.
the thing is, you only have 10 to 12 pages, and their solution to the problem was these people were very, very wise, and they figured it out right away, you know. So they took care of, what you're supposed to do for it on their own. But, it's kind of like the old half-hour drama series. You had to imagine things took place during the commercial time to complete the story in your own head, But the stories are really nice, and it's great for kids.
Oh,
Well,
and seniors.
that's good for the seniors because somebody's
Yeah.
trying to scam them. I
Yeah.
saw that too.
Yeah. Well, that's just, like I say, that's just one story. I've done stories about puppy dogs and turtles and little kids going on adventures with dinosaurs. And I wrote about, I don't know, 12, 15 books last week.
Was that public?
Yeah.
Well, I wrote about 12 or 15 books last week. I didn't write them. I collaborated with my collaborator.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
We're going to talk about that Tuesday night.
Okay, thanks, Joe, and I hope I can make it and see that. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. This is Let's Talk AI from the Sarasota Technology User Group. We meet once a month, the fourth Tuesday of the month at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're watching this on the video, join us live next month. And if you want to be on the newsletter from the group, and it also includes the link to the meetings, by all means, get in touch with Hewie at hewie.net. Hewie at hewie.net. Hewie at hewie.net. And with that, I'll say thank you, everybody.